Yo, what's up, man? Hey, I was finna go with my whole my little regular intro,
No, no,
BC,
no, no.
look, BC and all that, man. But I'm gonna have to switch it up. Um, right now, the name of this show is Bringing the Business. This is Bringing the Business podcast, right? But I
For
guess I'm
sure.
stumbling and everything because, like I said, I usually come in, hey man, this BC man doing this, that, and hey, we, we switching it up right now. As
Come
you
on.
can see, I ain't got my usual co-host on today. My usual co-host Nick. This a little switch up and a little spin off from the regular thing that we do, right? So
For
check it
sure.
out. This is a family edition of Bringing the Business, right? And so I can't tell you that I'm BC. I am Brian Cook. I am Luella Dickerson's uh, great grandson,
Right. Right.
Vera Cook's grandson, and
Right.
Robert Cook's son. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So switch it up like this, but this is the Bringing the Business platform, man. We come on here, we talk sports, we talk real life, we just talk, man. We just bring the business, man. And so you can find me on Facebook, you can
Yeah.
find me on Instagram, you can find me on
Yeah.
TikTok, you find me on YouTube. You go to the
Yeah.
YouTube, man, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a
Hit that
friend, do
button.
all that, man.
Do
So
all that.
on today, like I say, I got a different co-host in here because it's a spinoff from what I usually do. So, man, without further ado, man, I'm gonna let. Matter of fact, I was gonna bring you in, but I'm gonna let the family and let the people know. I mean, let you tell them who you are.
Yeah. 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 Well,
Go ahead.
hey, let's do this. Let's first of all, man, listen, congratulations on having a podcast, man. When I tell you, me and you sat down, you had this idea, we brainstormed, cuz ran it by me. He's, took my little ideas and so hey man, you did a hell of a job for the past, what you got, a year or two doing this?
I got two in now.
two
Yep.
2 years doing this, man. So as the older cousin in this demo, I say, man, good. Hey, you did your thing. You did what you said. It's on my board over there. It say, do what you say. You said you was gonna do it. You doing it 2 years, man. Hey, as your older cousin looking down, I can always learn something from young folk. Appreciate you. You looking good. Hey,
Appreciate it,
me
fool.
and how this go? Me and Cuz, I was sitting. So Cuz said he do a podcast, and I brought this to him. Hey, cuz, what you think of having a family edition? Come on here. We talk family. We talk uh issues. We talk positive, all that stuff. So he said, man, come on, let's do it. He said, man, I already got a podcast. So to introduce myself, normally I would say Ubi, but watch this. We got to say the government name because clearly that's my name. So K.M. Marshall named me Uvakar Barnes. I am Lizzie Montgomery's third grandson. Cantrell, Mushy, then myself, Dewan. So I'm Camellia and Marshall's only son. Closest sibling, I only got one that you know of. Tammy is my sibling. Me and Cuz is obviously related through and the reason I like this is because we're gonna get into that too, is his daddy side and I'm my mama side. So we related off from my mom's and his dad are cousins, clearly,
So,
which makes
so
us,
your grandmother and my
yeah,
great grandmother are sisters.
our sisters. So that's
So that's how it
Lizzie
was.
Montgomery.
Right. I come from Luella.
Yep, absolutely. Is I believe what it was it, three sisters and two brothers. So that's the thing we gonna do when we talk on here, everybody. Man, me and the reason we doing this, me and Cuz don't know everything about the family. So if we make mistakes or we misquote something or we don't got the people right when we post this, hey, correct us. Hey, dude, it's a learning. We want to learn. I mean, I can't lie. I don't know everybody how they can to each other. I don't know all that. So, but that's
Right.
who I am. I'm Lizzie's third grandson. So me and Cuz decided let's talk family. We coming up on the what's that? The 4th of July, Cuz, and we got what, the reunion next year.
Yeah. So for everybody that don't know, You know what I'm saying? Look, we going to Alabama. We're going to Talladega for the 4th of July this year. Now,
Yep.
and hey, so this used to be a thing, man. Like an annual thing where, you know what I'm saying, ever since I was a shorty, we used to
Man,
go down,
no doubt.
there to
No
Alabama.
doubt.
You know what I'm saying,
No
every
doubt.
year. And you know the crazy part about it is, right? Me and Cuz talk about this all the time. It was only a few of us our age group, wasn't it? As far, especially boys. You know what I'm saying? It was me. It wasn't me, you, Tony,
Tony.
because
Didi was little.
younger than us. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Daryl and Tony, and those are Uncle Skip boys. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And the way that they fall with me, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Tony is 2 years older than me. And
Me
I
and
think
Tony the same age. Our
right.
birthday is a day apart.
Okay. And D is like 2 years behind me.
Right. So
You
that
know what
would
I'm
make
saying? So yeah, that's what we said. So when we was coming up, man, it was me and you, them two. Didi was too young to run with us when we was shouties.
I
You
got
know,
a picture of me, you, and Tony so young. I'm talking about we got to be 10, 11, 12 in that range. I'm me being the oldest by one day, but we about in there, and I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna post it. I actually posted on the family registration page, but it looks funny because it was just us three.
yeah.
Didi was young. The closest after that could have been what, Paul?
Yeah, Paul, yeah,
Paul.
Paul wasn't coming all the time. Like Paul wasn't.
Yeah, Paul was he had real good ties with his grandma on his daddy's side. So he on the west, so he was over there a lot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he went a few times, but yeah,
Yeah,
growing
but
up,
on
I
the
can't
regular,
vaguely, yeah.
the regular was us, man. And see, we go. You know, I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, man, shut up, young buck. You know what I'm saying? But I tease the ones up under me. See, I come, man. I remember when there was still ditches.
Boy, I got a
Remember
story.
I remember when there was still ditches. I remember obviously the roads wasn't paved. I
One
remember
pay.
Granddaddy Lawrence, who's Luella's husband, used
Right,
to take
boy.
me out there to what they call the country, where he got them pigs and cows and all that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So I remember all that shit, man. As a
Yeah.
you know what I'm
As
saying, as a young buck, man. So I've been
all
going there all my life, bro, and I'm 44 years old. You know
so
what I'm
what's
saying?
that? So I bet you don't know that street.
Macmillan.
For sure. For
Come on,
sure.
man. Stop it, man.
Come, come on,
Stop it.
man. I
Hey,
gotta test
hey,
you. I
like you
gotta
say,
test
man.
your history. You
Hey,
might
man.
talk
You know,
that talk.
I come from when the before the house got tore down.
Yeah,
You know, got burned down or whatever happened to
for
it, man.
sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
yeah,
remember before they put the addition on the side.
yeah. And
In
he
the
did it
room.
himself. And he
Right.
did it himself.
I remember
Yeah, Lord,
I remember all that, man.
man, we thought that house was big as hell, all us fit in
Man.
that something.
Hey, you remember he had a shotgun behind every door?
Listen, I said, man, listen, this man either into it with somebody. Why? Because being
Oh,
up north.
he got the ops. He got the ops on
Yeah,
his
I
bum.
thought I thought some niggas was messing with us for a minute. I'm like, man, why you got all these shotguns behind him? But I guess he ready for anything. That was one thing. Boy, I was most scared of that nigga. Boy, he was the blackest. Boy, I don't lie to. I was scared of that man. He was tough as penitentiary bars, boy.
Yeah.
Tough, tough. I'm talking about, man. He say sit down. I'm finna shit. I'm on the carpet. Damn that chair. I was gonna, I'm gonna sit on this floor. I wasn't playing with that man. That's the epitome of a nigga that never had to tell me twice. I wasn't going. It was him and Uncle RD. Two people I ain't play with, boy. I scared of them big. Hey, deal with some man. I ain't play with them people, man.
Hey man, it was real. There was real men, bro.
And I say that cause to say, hey man, me and you got a blessing, bro. We grew up around men, boy.
Yes, sir.
Like I ain't gonna even front. I can name every last one of them, but man, we grew up around. I didn't know, man. what they say, to be a man, you got to see a man.
Yes, sir.
I
Hey,
seen
but
plenty,
that was
man.
the thing about going down there too, bro. Like watching, man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I used to think Uncle Horace could do anything, bro.
On
You go down
boy,
there, that nigga fishing, he hunting, he fixing on cars, he working on the crib, he can throw a football a mile away.
hey,
He
and
he,
that
he,
boy
he hit
he
the
can
leather.
whistle and get you some watermelon from the nigga driving down the street. G, when he did that, I said, yeah, this boy official like a ref with a whistle. Boy.
Hey man, he frying fish out in the yard, man. man, man, you couldn't tell me nothing I
Hey,
couldn't do, man. He smacking
and
you on the card table,
he,
on the dominoes, on the checkers.
and he swatting bugs like they ain't messing with it. We down there set tripping, man. What is, cause we up north. He talking about, man, that man got bugs on him. He ain't play no, man. I'm with you, cuz. I thought he could do anything too. That's one thing about them Dickinson, man, boy. I thought they could do anything, man. I ain't know them not to do nothing.
Yeah.
Sitting in that yard, I ain't, man. I mean,
Hey, hey, what coming from Chicago? That's
okay,
a 12 and a half hour drive.
okay. Let's start at the beginning. Let's go back. All right, I feel you. Let's talk.
That ride rough though.
Cuz.
Hey, that 12 hard. Hey, you know what? And I've been doing it all my life, but I guess the older I get, man, the rougher that 12 is, bro.
Cuz that at first I ain't gonna even front. It was, as a young person, that was the best when I didn't have to drive.
Right.
Man, when you get out and go to the gas station or Cracker Barrel, man, you get boy. I couldn't wait to drive until I started driving. Boy,
Yeah.
them 12, you start out like 2, 3 in the morning or whatever it is, boy. It's damn near dark still when you get to Alabama. You ain't even in Birmingham yet. You like, oh man, what the hell? now, now, boy, you put that 12 on me, man. I'm about to commit suicide. Boy, I
Man,
couldn't do that. I
you,
couldn't do that 12. I
you.
couldn't do that.
I do it. I do it. Like my grandmother on my mother's side live in Mississippi, right? So
Right.
first of all, you in Memphis.
Yep.
So you are 8 hours from the crib, right?
I am 8
So,
hours from Chicago.
so that 8 is a breeze, right? I
I
bang
can
that
do it.
8.
I can bang that out. Yeah.
So when I go to
About seven
Mississippi,
and some change.
when I go to Mississippi,
He
which
said,
I gotta pass you, I go to
right. No
Mississippi.
doubt.
That's 10, right?
Right.
So them extra little 2, I'm like, okay, I got it. It's cool. That extra 2 going to Alabama make a difference.
Boy, boy, right before you get to that Birmingham thing coming up that 65, and then you know it's another almost an hour until you get into, and then when you get to the off 10, boy, that road used to seem like forever getting to Renfro, because we went to Renfro up there with Auntie Jan. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And when my grandmother and them lived up there on Renfro. Boy, them back roads, boy, hey, I was so scared of Bambi and them, boy. Yeah, that was different. Y'all went to McMillan and
Right.
stayed down there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that wasn't that bad, but you know, you pass through the college, you go down Battle, you know, cuz we back there talking about when I first started coming down, wasn't no cell phone service up there, boy. You come in Talladega, you
Oh,
ain't talking.
you fronting, man. When you first started coming, wasn't no cell phones, boy. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm talking. You
You,
right.
oh, you
You right.
talking about
Let's go all the.
you talking about when you was
As I
driving?
got when I started driving.
Okay.
Yeah, as a kid, I ain't gonna lie, Kay stuck you in any car going to Talladega.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you got room for me and Tammy? Get in there, boy. I'm talking about Uncle Peter, Uncle man Earl, it's whoever, Big T when she had that blazer. However, we got the. Hey, I couldn't believe it, man. But until I started driving, I think I did that whole ride. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did that whole ride by myself, meaning all the way drive, maybe twice. Going is easier. It's that coming back thing because you ain't got nothing to look forward to.
When you going, you thirsty to
You
see
thirsty?
everybody
You
else.
can yeah. You and already calculate what you might gotta do. You want some watermelon, sit some of that fish out that old suspect ass pot that they put that fish in, boy. You can't wait. Boy, you headed back home, that drive seemed like it's 75 hours, boy. Crazy. Man, I'm talking about, and we used to take 57 to 23, cut 23 across the 65. It'd be right outside of, man, that's the boringest highway. 12 hours of that.
Man.
And it's 4, 5 cars. That used to be the worst. Cause man, you got to stop.
Right, you got to stop when everybody stop.
And then I ain't gonna even. I'm put it out there. If you with Adrian on that line, oh, you finna do some stopping. We gotta eat and oh hell no, man, hell no. As a kid, I'm like hell no.
But as a kid, like you said, it was fun because you could sleep, you can get up, play a little bit, you could do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you the one driving, man.
When I got married and had to tote my own family down there, man, me and Nita decided, hey, listen, we finna get out of here for everybody. Two of them, it's pitch black, boy. We gone. Cause we couldn't. Adrian got to stop, G. And let me shout a nigga out first when you talk about this drive. Man, hey, Steve, no bullshit, boy, always drove the whole 12 every single time. I can't remember. Shout out to Steve, boy. You a dog, boy.
Yeah.
Steve drove that 12 there and that young 12 back, boy. No help. That's a big bull.
So when you go down there this year, man, make sure you know, because we gonna dress and all that, man. So make sure you bring you some fresh white shoes, man. That goes for everybody coming down there. You know what I'm saying? We want everybody to look nice. So we need everybody in some very fresh white, your best white shoes, okay? Air Force Ones, Air Maxes, go spend you $200 on you some fresh white shoes, man. And come on down there, man, sit in that yard and all that type stuff, man, and your Sunday's best, man.
What you got to say? Man. First of all, cuz, stop it. Let's do this. First of all, boy, if I didn't think they was gonna watch this, I'll go use some up. What the fuck? I mean, what the heck? What they need?
They gonna be mad at me, boy. They come down in the white joints, ain't they, man?
First of all, you got all my cousins messed up because they already know play with somebody else. They know that red dirt unforgiving, boy. The moment you get out,
it ain't coming out, is it?
The moment you get out that car, cuz, that shit over. Them shoes over with. Boy, you better stop. Boy, you got my cousins toe the hell up talking about bringing you some white shoes.
Hey, no, all they gotta do is bring it home and wash them a little bit or something, man.
Boy, what they gonna wash that in, boy? Caustic? Boy, they gonna need some sodium cyanide to get that red. Boy, you used to come back and leave your clothes, boy. You couldn't even net up. You wore anything to Alabama, you could never wear that again.
Yeah.
Them shoes over with.
Hey, that ain't no
I remember the first year married, needing them, and the girls bring down, they cute. Boy, and I tried to prep them. Hey, man, they don't know they finna sit in this yard. Boy, them bugs and dirt.
I want to say from the red dirt. Look, you bring somebody down there cute from the red dirt to them bugs, man. They gonna be uncute real quick, ain't they, man?
Hey, I that was my first question to help you. Like I say, hey, cuz, how was it? Because I remember that first time you bring Melody down. I said, man, cuz, how was that? I want to. Because when I see your face, I said, oh, man, I don't think she ever coming back down.
Well, she was so irritated with that heat to the bugs, to the, you know what I'm saying? She used to it, man, and she be looking forward, but, man.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting divorced after taking that woman down there to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
You should have seen her face in that kitchen when we coming down that first year, and that she was told. I said, cuz couldn't move. You had to entertain her because she was told, man. But now she a Vietnam vet. but boy, I could imagine all the all the married ends who come down there to that Alabama. I know everybody, when we get on here and talk, everybody come up, man. That Nita them first time, because I brought Nita and the girls the first time. Oh man, when I tell you, they thought they was finna go to the mall or something.
What mall?
They mind talk.
Now that I think about it, is it a mall? Ain't no mall in Talladega, is it?
Ain't no, man, hell, Walgreens.
Walmart.
Walmart the mall, G. That's always up there at Walmart.
That's probably the only place because even when I go down to Pine Bluff, Arkansas, even when I go to Greenville, Mississippi, it's malls. Ain't no mall down there, is it?
It's probably in Anniston or something like that. It ain't nothing in Talladega but that Young Raceway thing.
Yeah.
When them folks come in there, I ain't never, or what's the, one other little town, I ain't never been in a mall. Be honest with you. Going down there all them years, I ain't never been in no young mall. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing right there. I said, man, Lord. Man, so a lot of things coming up. What you think of as they say, my question, what you think of the state of the family, G? When I say state of the family, I'm be more specific so you can broaden it up too. Like, we ain't had a reunion since obviously pre-COVID, and just what you think state of family is? What you think we do better? We doing good?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, right?
Come on with.
Obviously the reunions are very important because I'm thinking back now. All the last reunion was in Memphis, right?
Yep. No. They had a kind of a reunion in, I ain't gonna even know if it's in Birmingham.
Okay.
They had something in Birmingham. So
okay,
but Memphis wasn't really
right. I remember that now. I couldn't make that one. But the last one in Memphis, that's the one I made. And I've been coming to reunions and to Alabama and to everything all my life. But that reunion, I was still meeting cousins. You know what I'm saying? I still met a lot of cousins, especially the New Jersey people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was able to meet a lot of them. I was able to put some names with some faces. That whole little breakdown of the shirt colors and all that. That was dope, and that was necessary because they kind of let you know who come from who. You know what I'm saying? So
you needed that. That visual.
Kind of to answer your question, man. The family is growing, continues to grow. Just like the cycle and the circle of life, man. We losing a lot of, our elderly. I say, that's the circle of life. So we gotta appreciate them while they're here. You know what I'm saying? But man, I think the family is dope right now, man. Due to social media, due to a lot of stuff that you done with putting people together. I do a lot of communicating with the family on the book and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That never would have been the case if it wasn't for you and some of the others and the reunions and everything like that. And on the book, like I for years, man, me and Celeste will be on there going back and forth, conversing and commenting on posts and everything like that, man. So and another thing real quick, and I'm gonna let you go.
Come up. No. Do your thing, boy.
I'm like I say, I'm still meeting people, man. You crazy, man. I told you one of the girls hit me in the inbox the other day, man. I'm like, man, who is this? And I had to ask you who it was, man. But
yeah. Shout out.
It seemed like everybody kind of thirsty to know who each other is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of thirsty to know who their family members is or who their family members are. And I think that's dope, man. I think, you know what I'm saying? It's dope that the fact that we interested in doing that and everybody interested in kicking it together, man. So I think the family is going in a right direction and in a great direction, man. People still having kids, which means the family is going to continue to grow. Last 10 years, I know for sure, it's been some new family members that like introduced to the whole family. Like, you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Maybe they was
For sure.
a child that didn't grow up with their parent or whatever and
Yeah. Yeah.
found him or her later on or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. So we
For
was able
sure.
to meet some of them, man. So it's dope right now to me, man, to answer your
Yeah.
question.
Hey, let me piggyback on it then. Shoot, let's keep it. Hey, to me, I'm gonna be honest with you. The family's so outstanding because I got two, and I hate to word it as me and the people I converse with on the last family. Listen, cuz I got 200 people plus to show up in a state where I'm not even from. They believed in me enough to say, "Hey, man, that." Now, the biggest thing I enjoyed about that, I'm gonna say, for example, like what you was really saying, man, Christina got to meet her grandmother for the first time, bro. Can you imagine meeting Vera for the first time in your life, boy? That feeling, you know what I'm saying, man? Hey, stuff like that. And then what's some bigger? Carla had all her kids and grandkids in one place for the first, after for a first time. Stuff like that, man. Clearly, I met new cousins. I slept in a car when cuz got locked out. Like, man, I enjoyed meeting everyone because guess what? Cuz remember, we used to can name who was
Right.
kin to who. We ain't had, even though they lived over here, we can still, man, guess cuz, blah, blah, blah. And the elders from Adrian, Pam, Sandy, and Yogi, all them made sure they kicked it. So that's us right now. But they had it because all of them was in from Chicago, but they kicked it. So they forced the kids.
You know one thing that like my grandmother on my other side, one thing she would say, and also I would hear my grandma Vera and them talk about. See, when they all came up here from down south and all that, ain't nobody had nothing. So they had to all lean on each other, bro. So they raised all their kids together. You know what I'm saying? They depended on each other and they leaned on each other. Some people stayed with each other, and you know what I'm saying, till they can get on their feet or whatever like that. So it was a more close knit situation, and that's why people like me and you are tight because you know what I'm saying, your grandmother and your grandmother and my grandmother, even though they was a big age different, and that was her auntie, was very close. Auntie. You know what I'm saying? Close. Yep. And your grandmother and your mother and my grandmother, and you know what I'm saying? Just all that type of stuff, man. Everybody. And so they raised all of their kids and grandkids around each other because they all depended on each other and needed each other. You know what I'm saying? I remember just like somebody have a garden. Man, I'm gonna go over here to Aunt Lizzie's house and get these greens out the garden.
And she got that young Jello from that great boy. Cut it out, cuz you're right. Hey, that was the thing. We all had, and then too, for years, we all had those one house that we can see somebody at. You know that troop thing, and in your house now that Claremont thing, you gonna see somebody. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody in that 72nd place, meaning Big T house. For us, them three houses, bro, produce. We know you can walk in there and you see your cousin same way, and then and if you come out of town, but one thing happened, bro, and there go the sad part, man. When you lose that grandma, boy, that we tried to hold it in the road for a few years, but man, when you lose that grandma, G, that 61st and Troop thing, boy, we tried it. We played poker for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. Yeah. After that,
another cousin that I met over the year in the last probably 6-7 years now, because I lose track of when Unc actually passed. But it's James Ringer, who's Uncle James' son.
Right. Yeah.
Remember, he was introduced and new to the family, man. And that cuz be on my Facebook page, man. We talk quite often on there, and all, you know what I'm saying, on the sports side or whatever like that, man. Cuz he stepped right in, man, and blended right in because this is his rightful place, though. You know what I'm saying? And his family. So and you know he a dope individual to you know what I'm saying to
Yeah,
step right in like that. So
Christina did the same thing. You
yeah,
know, I
yeah,
mean that had clearly had that politics with her other siblings, and but didn't let that slide. She tried to talk me out of coming, like, cuz I don't know if I, man, cuz we ain't even that tight, man. We ain't even that tight, man. Come on, show your face, man. We'll deal with that. And that so when I say the state of politics, I'm gonna go a little different, man. And I'm gonna add because I gotta be transparent, man, bro. I can tell you all the good stuff, but man, do you not understand? And this is what I say I gotta address. And from the last reunion, just talking to folks, it's a lot of people got some mud or some unlove for a family member, G, that they didn't come because of something, fool. So when reason I say that is, you know, I get the story, man, cause I ain't come because, you know, being the person who put it on, you know, I want to come, but blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? This we don't see eye to eye, man. Cause I got so much of that you don't even understand, so that's why I asked you, what's your state? And then you know it's always what I know. You know, people done put on me like, hey, cuz I ain't, you know, reason why I ain't come. I ain't do me and them didn't. Man, I used to say, and some stuff may be merited. Not man, listen, I ain't go. And I say that my only reply is, man, I ain't gonna avoid family for one person. You know how many people love you, boy.
right.
You know how many much love you missing because okay, you didn't air that out with whomever, you know that, and then man, you know how much love you missing on yourself, boy, because of that. And I got a lot of that last reunion. You know, even though 200 people showed up, man, it was a lot of folks didn't come. You know, blessing some. Even that, hey, it's family though. Some people don't mess with them. Some people don't mess with them for something. Cuz, man, don't, hey, I tell them that's my thing, man. That's the only thing. I don't know. I'm going to speak for myself. I'm going to be honest with you, cuz I'm looking at, I don't know nobody that I don't mess with like that, G. Like, I ain't gonna, I ain't even got to talk to you long. I'm going to tell you, I just talked to Elise the other day. I ain't talked to her. Yeah, you'd have thought we talk every day. I don't got just because I don't call you, and I think that's some people think too. I ain't got to call you all the time for it still to be loved like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't. It's some people I ain't probably talked to since 19 when we had the reunion. But when I see you or I get you on the book, man, you this Uvi you getting, I mean, you talk, I get that back. I love. If you ain't like me, it's because it might be because of me, and I'm gonna do this for myself. Hey man, if any family member when we put this out there that man, you ain't I don't see eye to eye with you or something, I said something, man, hit me up. Don't not come or don't not get that love from your other folks because you're trying to avoid me or a
Right.
conflict with me. No, man. Family too short. My favorite line, don't let the funeral home plan a family reunion. Because
Right.
some of y'all have missed a funeral just because you don't want to bump into what's the name. Man, I don't know what they done. I can't say let that go. But man, don't miss your love. One
Man,
thing I grew up on is that love.
life short as Webster, man.
Man, don't miss
You
that
know what I'm
love,
saying? To
boy.
be sitting around mad about certain things, man. I don't
Man,
know.
some
Man,
people got their some of them stories I heard, no lie, cuz I hate to cut y'all, but some of them stories I heard hurt me a little bit because you know it might be a little truth in it. And I'm saying, and you know, you get man, but cuz, hey man, don't miss that. Man. All I tell them at the end of the time, hey man, don't miss your love. You know what I mean? People love you
right.
that want to see you because you had somebody said something and that you didn't. Man, don't avoid nobody. Boy, you crazy. I mean, that's just me, and I just had to say that because that hurt. That's the reason why I put this or always. I ain't gonna even front because I feel obligated to put these on to
The
be
reunion.
involved. Man, I feel obligated, cuz like I think it's my duty, and I ain't saying it. I ain't gonna lie, cuz I paid for the last one, literally. It was paid for, and I ain't saying because I just wanted it, cuz you know how you want it. You know, you throw that demo for your high school.
Right.
You know how
Yeah.
you want it, how you want it. I wanted it. I wanted
So
it.
when we think back, who used to throw the reunions when we was coming up, or was it just everybody come on down here and then we figured out later or what? How you forget?
I was talking to Celeste about that one day. Let me get everybody before. I cannot imagine, cuz, how they put on get-togethers with no
Social
internet or
media,
social media, or
you can't
they
text nobody, or you can't do.
you strictly got to get on that horn, or you waiting on somebody to mail you a check or something back then. Everybody didn't really have bank accounts when I was little. That stuff wasn't big. Cause them people she put on that New Jersey one. Like the folks, that New Jersey one, even though she said she made mistakes, boy, them Jersey folks put on a clinic, boy. That what made it personal for me.
I hate I missed that one. And I hate I missed it for a couple reasons. First of all,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? I would have got to meet family that I eventually got a chance to meet. I know it's still some that I still don't know that I probably would have met, you know what I'm saying, if I would have attended. I've never been to Jersey, you know what I'm saying? So I would have liked for family to show me around, you know what I'm saying, Jersey.
We had a class Ken Ball.
And how they live, you know what I'm saying, there in Jersey or whatever. So yeah, I hate that I missed that that Jersey reunion. You know what I'm saying?
That one put me on the map of, man, I need to do something, cuz my elders get like that. Why I say, man, they treat us so plugged, cuz, man, we all in New York. Man. I ain't gonna even go all to the places, cuz like you say, if you ain't go that and then Detroit. That what sparked me. Once Brandy pulled it in Detroit, I got on the mic and say, hey, Memphis, 20, what's that, 19? 2 years that I'm on it. Cause like you just said, cuz I grew up around knowing all my cousins, cuz. Like we ain't had nothing together sitting on that troop, that Claremont, that 72nd place thing. Like we didn't know we ain't had nothing. Watching the young boys play ball when we got a little older, your brothers and them play ball when we got older. That was big.
Well, see, not to cut you off, but they was like, it was a million of them.
Yeah, I was getting out. It was harder when it was just two people, because literally it's just me and you. You can't even add Dewan because you don't even know cuz like that.
Well, I think I
met him.
You
ain't seen him in a while. Yeah, you ain't seen him in a while. But I call that the when your connection is the daddy side. His Uncle Peter being his daddy, so it's the daddy side. Naturally you hang with your mama people. Right. You was the exception to the rules because you balance both of them. Like, cause being at his mama side, you gonna hang with your mama folks. Meaning, like, Shani did good at it. She balanced it, but being that she is Uncle Earl's kid, so she had a big family. Shout out to Auntie AC and the rest, but they had a big family. So, same way. So it was them male, daddy kids. That was hard for them. You balanced that, like, man, you segregated. Even kind of help you being the oldest, but you did a good job at it, boy. When I give you because some people just like me, I don't even see my daddy folks like that.
See, but I think it happened like that for me, just because my grandparents were so involved, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you say, this house that you're speaking of, like I was always here. You know what I'm saying? Since I was born.
Always.
Since I was born, I was always with my grandparents, and
that's the only house I know.
Right. So that's why, and my grandmother always did a great job of making sure that I knew this side of the family. My grandmother did. Obviously, my father did. My father is Robert. A lot of y'all know him as Anthony. 'Cause my uncles did, as far as Terry and Gerald and you know what I'm saying, Carla and Auntie, they always like you said, when we was going to Alabama and just say Terry going. Come on, B, come ride with
Yeah, 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 yeah.
uh,
It was nothing. It was
it was
nothing to get
nothing.
in there.
And
Yeah.
my grandmother kept me down there. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? She
no.
kept me with the family and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's why I was so in tune with my pop side of the family as well as my mama side. You know, so that. But going back to what I was saying, man, there was so many of them. That group you talking about when you say that they had a lot of them. You had uh Lil Rob, Chris, Coley, um, uh,
T-Man,
T Man, Chris,
Casey, Chris,
and Chris,
Oscar,
Oscar.
uh,
I know we missing
Tyvale,
uh, Lil Todd now.
Lil
Ain't that
Todd,
right
yeah,
there?
Lil Todd,
No.
all them. So yeah, they had a slew of, man. You're right, cause they had a slew. It's just me and you at your mama house
Right.
with a toothbrush, boy.
Yeah.
Cause your mama didn't play about them young teeth things, boy. It was just me and you going to boys club when Terry and them used to get us and go to the what's that park manager?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get us and go to that park. Hey man, I tell you like I tell you about anything. I always every time I talk about them, boy. Man, I thank God for them three brothers, boy. I ain't gonna even front you. For me, being on that side to see men, I thank God for them three. But my first job was Gerald, People's Choice, 7th grade.
Mm.
Man, I get my work ethic. I'll tell anybody from my cousin Gerald, G. 7th grade, he had me stocking shelves at People's Choice. What's that? Cottage Grove, like 92nd, G. 7th grade. It's me, Elise, and I think Sierra was the baby at the time. You know what I'm saying? That traveled to that store because man, cause so them guys kept us around. Like they kept me and you.
Yep.
Cause they knew me and you the same age, even though
Mm-hmm.
they could have played that's list, that's them over there or something like that. Cause we didn't know none of that.
Yeah. And like I say, all that was instilled in them through, you know what I'm saying, through their parents and
Parents,
everything.
yeah.
So,
Cause all them grew up together. Them Pam and all them, yeah, Todd and that man, uh, Jeff, all
yeah.
them grew
Yep.
up all
Yeah,
in that circle. They knew
so now we naming who on
Eric,
Mark and on
Eric,
Carol and
yeah,
all their kids and stuff.
Eric, everybody. Yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep.
so and,
I can't
and we
name 100.
and we used to be around them
Yeah,
coming up. You know
like
what
I
I'm
said,
saying? You made
I got to put Eric on that list. He was,
yeah,
man, going out there 100 and some way
yep,
stage. Eric
yep,
was into,
yep.
man,
Right out west.
them tournament men, boy. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, them tournament men played a good part in that. Sean and all them Perkins. So man, we knew
yeah,
men. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? We knew men. That's why you can't get me to be nothing but that. I grew up around men getting checked. I didn't want to let them down. G. I'm gonna tell you, I got to
Mm-hmm.
embarrass myself. Got a little older, started doing negative stuff. You know, your pops moved on the block,
Mm-hmm.
man. Cause I tried everything in the world not to let cuz know what's going on outside.
Yeah.
Man, boy, I ain't want to let him down, G. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to let him down, man. For some reason, but I'm outside. I'm doing outside stuff. He he tell me the stories now. All I heard was, man, go get Ubi. I'm like, oh man, cuz. And to the point, yeah, I didn't want to let them boys down, man. They took big care of me, and they ain't have to. They could have played. That ain't my nephew. They're just my cousin. They could. So man, them guys, them three brothers made sure I was straight. That also them that Bob and Steve thing, boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That
Oh
that
yeah.
Bob and Steve thing, boy.
Oh yeah.
You ain't man. Even
And outside of just the family, um, I got some good memories of Steve. Remember, Steve was playing softball with us. Remember, in my hood.
yeah. You come out to the hundreds.
Steve come to the hundreds with us and with the young guys, man. Steve was like the oldest one out there, holding his own out there though.
Holding his own. He probably had to hit it a million miles, but he was holding his own. He was
Yep.
always, man. When I tell you, it go to and we. it took forever, even though I knew they was, man, I thought they was my real cousins. Like when I say real cousins, man, I ain't even give a damn about no married in or nothing like that, man. You couldn't tell me nothing about no Steve and Bob, boy. Nothing. I wanted to go out to, when they, after Christmas, boy, we used to go to North, boy, to hang with Bob on the west side, boy. That boy, man, him and Steve. Then his sons come. So now, you know, because they take care of me, I'm going to make sure Casey, Chris, and Oscar together.
Right.
Yeah, you know, they that generation. So me and you old by now, same way you deal with your cousins. Like, man,
Yeah.
I took that personal, like, man, because to this point, they don't even say cousin Ubi.
Yeah.
They say Uncle Ubi. Yeah, we didn't, I don't know why, but we didn't play that cousin. You know, I can't call
it was just a respect thing, man, that was instilled in us early. Like people that was your elders, even though they was your cousins or whatever like that, you called them auntie and uncle.
Yeah,
under the respect side of it, man. So yeah, that's what that was about. Man, I remember going down there and you know who I used to think was cool, and then a fan blowing in April, man.
Man,
that Uncle James, boy, we come down there and them big old vans. Conversion van, because what I think Uncle worked for Chrysler or something when he was up there in Detroit. I think he's way retired from Chrysler or whatever. So
Ford or something. Yeah.
Him a van thing, man, and he used to bump that up. He used to have them blues, man. He the first one put me on Johnny Taylor, that last $2, and this time we got a good love and all that, man. So, you know, I pull out because he got to go to that boat. You know what I'm saying? I'll go find that riverboat, Jack.
Yeah. That's that cake. Man, they always fun memories in that South, even up when they come visit up north. But I always used to love going down there to sit in the yard, cuz.
Yeah, we ain't do nothing.
I sit on that porch, boy.
Man, but look though, when I got older, right, when I hit my teenage years, and to be honest, you know, I'm doing stuff. I'm smoking weed, drinking, all that. So that sitting in the yard and partying and all that.
Yeah.
So that sitting in the yard got boring to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, like I say, there already ain't nobody down there as far as our age group. You know, and then you stop coming.
Yeah, and I stopped coming.
I get you know, I do got Tony and D down there, so I'm kicking it with them, but you know, I'm on a different. For a minute, I got on a different time because I'm up here running this fast-paced city like same as you were. But you stopped coming, but I still would go and be bored out my life, out my mind, bro. Be bored in that thing. So it was a few years where I'm like, man, I ain't going.
Yeah. And everybody get.
It took me to get older and mature to understand what I was missing and what's really going on down there. And going to sit in that yard, man, you know, listen to them stories, play them cards, man, do all that. Man, I wouldn't miss that stuff. I wouldn't miss that stuff for nothing now, man.
Man, boy, you are talking about cake. Cause, man, just imagine two brothers gone. Cause just imagine the amount of stories that we done lost, man, in that yard being just a man, cuz man, I'm with you. I didn't have to do nothing. Give me that chair. And when Uncle Hard called that watermelon buddy come down that street, boy, I can't wait. Boy,
you like that yellow? You like that yellow?
Give me that yellow thing. Cause you ain't get it up north. I didn't.
Yeah.
At first, I ain't know nothing about no yellow watermelon. Boy, until I went down there, he whistled for that truck come past down there. You know, you see me on the porch because I'm talking about on the bottom. It passed the church. He see it coming. Hey man, get a few of them. Man, boy, I'm winning. I'm out here winning.
You talking about it, people riding. Man, why you gotta speak to everybody that come past, man? Why everybody speaking? I don't care how many times they come past, how many times you whatever. They speak and you gotta speak, huh?
Yeah. Hey, you speaking like you know them because they've done humped the horn or something.
Right. They just see somebody at Unc them house or
house, they don't know
house or whatever. Man, I don't know them people, man.
I don't have a damn clue. We did way, hey, that Southern hospitality, boy, coming from up north. We wasn't speaking to nobody, but
No.
hey, the moment you get in that car, you transform. That's why I used to tell folks, man, Chicago folks can make it anywhere because, man, we know how to adapt to anything. Because that was extreme country to me, especially when you go up there to Auntie House on Winfro. When I tell you, cuz, I don't judge a book by its cover. I'm going to say why I say that. You go up to Auntie House, you're going up to Winfro up there. And cuz, the best burger I ever had in my life come from a gas station that sold bait out front, boy. Called a Bo Weevil burger, boy. That Bo Weevil burger, boy, that place looked so suspect. But when you come out there with that burger, your life's different, boy. That Bo Weevil, man, I wonder is that, I bet it's not.
What's the
That
name of
gas,
it? I thought you was gonna say that Jack's, boy. That's one thing. I gotta have me a Jack's burger when I get down there.
no sir, bro. I don't think they make it no more. But it was a Bo Weevil burger in a gas station that sold bait outside. The pumps was them old pumps, G, where you
Yeah.
had to hit the lat. Yeah, G, you go inside, they making a Bo Weevil. Man, you got to ask Talladega. That Bo Weevil burger coming from Winfro was different, boy. When you pull up to it, you like, man, we got to eat. We finna eat this.
Hey, cuz,
Watch
remember
your mouth.
before we was Holiday Inn, all we had was that budget. Remember at one point it was just that budget inn up there?
I think that's Super 8, G.
Super 8 next to the Holiday Inn. You don't remember up on that other street when you first coming into town when we used to have to stay over there before? I'm talking about way
it was.
back in the
I
day.
think it was green.
I don't know what I know. I know it was like a budget inn or something, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
before.
That too. But yeah, we said, see, we didn't get bougie now, man. Now we gotta stay at Holiday Inn.
Don't say we, G. Don't put me in that.
Yeah, we bougie
Speak
now,
the
man.
truth. No, that's you, G. I'm staying at that young Super 8 thing. Right there by the damn what's the name? I could have stayed when we used to do that when they first off 10 or no 20 up there when we first come out the expressway. They had built them new hotels, but I'm staying right there at that young Super 8 thing. Only reason I ain't staying at because I'm 47 and I can't touch the floor. Man, I can't sleep on no couch or floor, bro. Now that's what I'm bougie about. Like, bro, I can't get. I couldn't function. I remember when I used to come down there, I used to sleep girl house, get on that couch. Everybody come down either there to make a pallet.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't get off the floor.
Yeah. Back in that day, man, we stayed independent on like if it was like we have stayed in the hotels or whatever, but when I used to go down there, I stayed at Grandma Llewellyn house. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, or Uncle Hart.
Yeah, because all the houses right there to get to the two houses. Yeah.
And back then you pile up in the bed. It could be 2, 3 of y'all, and you know what I'm saying.
You had 2 houses,
right?
So imagine all Lizzie kids, bro. Besides Adrian and Bob, I think a couple of times. I don't remember who, bro. We all in that house, spread out in them 3 rooms. Boy, I think my mama stayed in there, auntie. You know what I'm saying? Peter had his room, but he gave it up to stay. You know what I'm saying? All of us was on the floor. Me, Tammy, and Casey, Christie, and them shit. A lot of them people stayed at. A lot of them people lived in Talladega. I remember Tammy living there for a minute. Tammy stayed there. Like everybody, especially when Danny was living, she come. That house, man. Everybody stayed there, boy. Casey and Chris, all them people stayed. When we come down there, we felt that love. We filled that little demo up. We barely stayed there. When I got my family, that's when we went to the hotel maybe once.
Well, I remember, I think that had to be Uncle James' funeral. So my daughter was a short. She's 12 now, so she had to be, I don't know, 6, 5, 6, somewhere 7, somewhere up in there. So it was a group of kids down there. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole group of them. My niece Sam. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was a whole group of kids. And them kids down there talking about we bored. all this land, trees to climb, rocks to throw, all that. And they talking about they was bored. But you know why they was bored? Because they took away them tablets and phones and all that type of
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. You finna have a problem, boy, when you get down here, boy. You bring both of your demos, so I don't know. Maybe BJ gonna survive, but boy, I don't know what Kendall gonna do, G. She gonna have to rough it out. The mama gonna help because now she'll plug thug with the South, but I don't know, G. Same, yeah, with no internet. Well, internet probably you can probably get it down there on Mac. Well, you can get internet now anywhere, but yeah, cause I don't know we went outside, G.
right.
We went outside.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay in the crib, even on Winfro. I mean, even up there Winfro, boy, we run up the hill. We all in the back in the woods, boy. Let us have that young beach
You
feel.
gonna find something to, man. Come on, man. Like
Hey,
you
cuz
said,
I gotta tell you this story, man. What that is on my mind. On Macmillan one year, I think we found two bikes. It was two bikes out there, cuz I don't know. So it had to be me and Tony, cuz it wasn't you. So it was on like I'm speaking of. So before they built that park back there behind
behind
the
the
what
house.
yeah, before they built all that, we took a road. So we go up the backside because we riding the bike. Got to be me and Tony. I swear I can't remember who this. It can't be Daryl. So whoever it is me and them. So cuz we go back around. Now you know what a park is on Macmillan, what a park is before they fill them ditches in. Cuz I come down that hill, I never check for the brakes. Cuz I'm doing forever coming down that hill. So I'm coming down, the park, and then it's a street back there where the park at. Where we play softball at.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a street, cuz it's a street that comes down that hill back there. Cuz I'm flying. Guess what I only got, cuz? I got front brakes only. Cuz I'm looking at Macmillan Street. Cuz I can't stop myself. Cuz I come down, cuz I go so far in them bushes. Whoever with me had to run to the house. And when they come back down there, cuz they calling my name. Uwe! Cuz I'm in the bushes done whoop my ass.
You in the bushes?
I'm in the bushes. I'm in the ditch, cuz. I done cuz them bushes when they had to I think it was Uncle Peter. Man, they had to pull me up out them demos. G. Boy, I'm itching. Boy, I said it Lou, boy, them bushes whooped my tail, boy. When I'm talking about, cuz they had to cut the vines off. They come down the street because Tony can't tell them why. Tony can't tell them why. They talk about, ooh, man.
Hey.
They holler, ooh, man.
That was rough living for a city slicker, man.
Hey.
You was a city slicker trying to play them parts, man.
Man, played myself like a fool. I didn't check them brakes on that 10-speed, boy. And I come down now, I'm flying, cuz. I can see Macmillan Street. Either I'm going to get hit by a car or I got to go in these bushes. Ain't no turning. I'm flying. Cuz ain't no turning. All I see is green pasture, cuz. Street ends. I'm in them. Every year I go down there, cuz when I ride past that little spot, I laugh because they done filtered in them ditches. But man, cuz I was in that ditch, boy.
Them ditches was deep too back then, boy.
Cuz if I would have been at the bottom of it, had the vines didn't stop me.
Yeah, them ditches was deep back then, boy.
Cuz they hollered, ooh, man.
Hey, I was grown like whatever the last time I went down there. So that might have been Uncle Skip was the first time in my years ever being down there. I stepped in one of them ant mounds.
Oh, I just talked to Elise about that, boy.
Yeah, and them ants was broke, starving, and game banging, man.
I never had done that, and I see both of y'all in there. hey, one thing about them ants, they ain't colorblind, cuz. They don't give a damn who you is, where you from. When it's time to get that ass.
And then what they do is like they smart, bro. It ain't like okay when they first get up on you, they don't get down on you yet. So you don't even really know. You don't even really know they own you until
he got a hootie hoo.
Right. So by the time you get wind of what's going on,
they up your leg.
Man, they own you.
Oh yeah, your ass is great, boy.
Man. Bro, like it's real. You got to come up out them clothes, boy.
Boy, you got to go get in some water thing or something. You ain't you got
to come up out. No, you got to come up out something.
No, that's you to the untrained because you thinking that's how. Cause Elise just told me.
You know, I keep my towel, so I'm trying to pat them off with the towel and all that stuff. And no, that don't work. You got to come up. You got to come up out something. They talking to you. Let me get that. Let me get them pants. Let me get that shirt up there. Let me get that shirt up out.
Boy, you got to go get in some water thing.
Oh yeah, yes sir. And that is that young witch hazel or something, boy.
No, what's that pink shit, boy? What's that pink stuff?
The calamine lotion.
Yeah, you got to go get that young lotion.
Yeah, they broke stop. They broke stop in the game, man.
You out there looking like like a chick on a Thursday night trying to get that bumps off of you. You got so much calamine lotion on you, boy. Yeah. What's that pink shit you used to put in your hair? That pink oil moisture, boy. Yeah. I ain't never had a run in with them ants. I didn't mess with them ants.
I told you, it took me to get grown, like in my 30s, late 30s, for them ants to get a hold of my ass, boy. And when they got a hold of me, boy, what the old folks say, I'm turn you anywhere but loose.
Yeah, they out there hootie you. That's what you get. That's what you get. One thing about it, I guarantee you looking for ants every time now.
Boy, they turn you everywhere but loose.
Hey, that's what I talk about them bushes.
Hey, so who we cause look, for everybody watching.
Yeah.
This ain't just me and Cuz that. We want some guests on here. So we was talking the other day, like some of our elders and stuff like that. Come on here, man. Give us some history. Give us some lessons, man. Let us know some of the things you did with what family member and things of that nature.
Tell some of them stories we want to hear. Like give us that. That's what this is about. Give us that young history. Yeah, we 40, so we at the divine line of we can remember this, but we took let's put it. We want to. So what he's saying is every week we're gonna interview somebody different.
Yep.
We're gonna get a cuz come on, interview somebody different. So man, if you want to come on here and tell your story or tell even that, help us know the family. Like this, I can't name you everybody in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I can't name you everybody in, as far as now kids under that. You know what I'm saying? I've that was my first time family reunion meeting Julius and his brother. You know what I'm saying? Eric's son. So that was my first time. You know what I'm saying? And that young man doing his thing. So I would love to know plenty more. You know what I'm saying? And have a relationship with plenty more. It's that firefighter, Dion. Is that Dion's son? Firefighter? Whoever son, man, that was, hey, man, to meet that was outstanding. Like, that's what we want to do. Get on here, celebrate your folks. Tell us about what's going on, where you at. Like, for me, for example, I'm the only person in Memphis. The closest one to me now used to be Carla. Now Elise and T-Man is down here with me. They're in Jackson, which is an hour.
Me still down there too.
I mean, my bad. Me and her, I think it's her 3 girls. Yeah, and her 3 girls and her husband. Me, Elise, T-Man, her 3 babies, her husband. So yeah, so them the only ones close here in Memphis, close to Memphis. They all in Jackson doing that. So, if immediate family, that's the closest I had. I'm the only person, obviously in Memphis, but I'm not the only one in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? So That's the only one outside of that is Cantrell, which is 3 hours away. Birmingham being 3 hours away, all those folks in Birmingham, so 3.5 hours. So those are my closest one that I can pump blood into my body if I need it, as I can say. So that's why that important. I mean, cause you got a mossy of folks. I mean, clearly. Yeah. Hey,
Yep.
cuz where's I'm gonna hit her myself. Where's MJG at? Is she up there with y'all?
Who?
M. M.
Oh, yeah. She up there.
See, I don't know why I thought M was back in Alabama. I don't want
No,
to. I don't
she
know
up,
why I
no,
want.
she up here teaching.
Okay,
She teach school and stuff, man. So yeah,
let's
I'm
let's
doing real well.
let's spend this last little minute running who well. Because I don't know. Uh, who well, man? Because there's somebody else I was gonna ask you who. Uh, who I ain't seen in it. I wonder. Yeah, it was no. I was talking to Elise. That's who it was. Cause I was like, "Where your baby at?" She was like,
Oh,
She right
Shamari,
here." She comes. Yeah. Cause
Shamari,
I see I got the
Shamari up there.
picture. Yeah, I got the picture on the wall, and I'm like, cause when last reunion, me and her chatted every weekend. Like, man, uh, so Chris where's Caleb? I mean, Coley and Caleb, where they at? G?
Coley is in New York. Caleb
Okay.
is in California.
Okay. He went out there with his sister. Okay, and the other one up there with his brother. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, see?
Yeah, and
I think Carla.
I believe they coming. All them coming down.
Yeah,
Hey, this fourth thing finna be, man. It's finna be lit, man. So yeah, hey, whoever ain't planning on coming once you see this, man, you might want to change your mind. Come on down to this mini reunion.
I mean, it's the pre, and then while we here, we can conversate about the actual reunion and give your opinions, because clearly a lot of y'all just watch the video. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I can it is watch the video, and that's natural. People don't want to chime in, but I mean, you see me, because reason I say that, my cousin Adrian hit me, say, "Hey, cuz, while we down here, let's chat." So me and cuz gonna actually pull out the table and do this down there. We can
Mm-hmm.
interview some of the folks. This was the biggest idea.
Most
Get
definitely.
get back involved with some of the folks, seeing faces. You know what I'm saying? You know, promote promote your business. Like for me, here go the thing. Cuz ain't the only one entrepreneurs. Me and him, let's go our history. Me and Cuz been me and
Okay.
Cuz been on garbage for years. So we the epitome of, hey, I'm a roll with you, Cuz, until so I say that we used to do move jobs together. I had a box truck. Cuz he knew a lot of people, so he'll hook it up. I had the truck. We moved each other. That was our hustle. Me and Cuz all over the city. We got down. We were we got stories for that, but boy, we ain't finna tell him. We're not finna tell him on this platform. Then we did landscaping.
Like you don't want to tell them how you was in there breaking shit. Well, go ahead. Yeah, you got to go ahead
Hey,
and tell them.
Cuz was so garbage. Cuz was so garbage. When I say Cuz was so garbage, he was out. If I threatened to tell Aunt Vera that I was gonna whoop his ass because we moving. I turn around, I can't even find Cuz. Cuz sitting on the back of the truck, he tied.
Man,
he done,
yeah.
hey, that's what he get for being a big nigga. So he done ran the little guy to death. He done ran me to death up and down steps because in Chicago nobody ever lives on the first floor. I turn around, cuz sitting on the back of the truck. Talk about he tired, man. Man, we just started. Well, how we gonna get this money and you tired? Well,
Hey
we had some
man,
stories that we
no way.
gonna we go tell most of them down in Alabama with a little more audience because I know that this feed ain't made for all them long stories. But man, we had them. Me and Cuz been through some things, and when I say, and the reason we so tight is because hey, he got one, he got two, I have none, so I treat him like a brother. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, I'm like his third brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Him
yeah.
having two other brothers. So man, first thing I'm gonna go to is family. That's the reason why this is exciting for us. Like man, cuz my go-to guy. Anything, conversation, like he's my go-to guy. I got a bunch of sisters. I ain't had
And,
no brother. And then I grew up with Buddy.
and you know, just be silly and everything. We'll sit on the phone and just laugh. Like look, see how you
Honestly,
just start laughing. That just
hey, that boy a carrot. What he's saying is, and excuse my French, and I'ma just man, we sit on the phone like two bees. We he ha ha and crack man, boy. We I'm talking about look up. It's 2 hours going like now. We started on here 7 Sundays. So we but we got stories like that. We never boring. You don't look at cuz and be like, oh, and when you see the call, like, oh man, what this nigga want? Never been like that. You know what I'm saying? I get on the phone when I pick it up, I'm laughing off the rip because one thing about cuz, cuz keep a story, he done something. He done sent me off like so. That's the reason for this. Like I say, we just wanted to collab. We want y'all to get our vibe. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nothing boring. Yes, we done talked a long time, but it's the first one. So we wanted to set the platform for it. We wanted to let y'all know, hey man, this all we got.
yeah, yeah. And
I
again,
ain't gonna in front.
we want y'all on, man. We want y'all
Come
on.
on.
You know what I'm saying? Different family members just chime in because it's gonna be posted. Chime in on there. Let us know you want to be a guest on. I don't care what day. Hey, we could get on here any day of the week or whatever like that and get on here and talk, man. Um,
Just
uh,
download Zoom. Just make sure you
yeah,
got
yeah,
Zoom on
make
your
sure you guys
phone
get on your
and some
phones and
headphones.
we'll figure it out from there. And then I'm gonna tell you something. I would appreciate, come on my platform, man. Go check out my videos, check out my posts, man. Like I said, a lot of times I do a lot of sports talking, but I also got some other real stuff going on that we talk
Yeah,
about, man. So
life
check it out,
issues.
man. Bring in the business. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel where you can go and check out all the videos on there, man. So please like, subscribe, share, all of that, man. And it
I,
definitely appreciate it.
Hey, piggybacking off that, listen, I've been printing since '09. If you see on the page that the first the red shirts on the jersey reunion, I've been printing since then. That was my very first shirts that I ever started printing on. So man, anything family you need printed from sublimation. Clearly, you done seen me in this shop before. I'm sitting in my room from my press machine to my embroidery machine to I make signs and banners. Honestly, there's no reason for you to go anywhere when your cousin print. I wasn't print. My mistake because I wasn't printing last reunion. And that's a story to that. But hey, Double O Design, inbox me. All the stuff, cuz where I printed for them, hey, we show each other love, man. That's all. I got his gear on, man, because like I say, we can't talk about it, man. We really do about it. We really mess with each other like that, like blood
Yeah.
cousins. There's no big eyes, little U's. Cuz being a younger, but still, hell, I know how to follow. I used to go out there to him with the hundreds, play with this guy. So Double O Design, Facebook, Instagram, my own website. I got Juneteenth shirts on the website now. They can be shipped out in time for you to get them. Uh, Most importantly, I need every branch to start thinking of the design for their t-shirts. We're gonna keep the same color, but we want to make the design. We want your group. And someone brought that up to me, like I was going to want the colors to change. Like, no, let's keep the same colors because, like Cuz said at the beginning, that visual helps us understand, so we don't have to be out there with name tags,
Right.
which we gonna still do. But we want them young kids to know each other.
Right.
So check me out. You need anything printed? Holler at your cousin, man. Why
So
you that boy talking that talk on that podcast, man. Go check Cuz out. Press that button. That's the most. Press that button. You do it for all the mother. somebody twerking and all that other stuff. Give your people love, man. Last but not least, hey man, if you was broke before you went to bed, what you
What
go
you
to
go to
sleep for?
bed for? Yes,
What you go
sir.
to bed for? You
Yes,
was
sir.
broke. What you go to bed for, man? You should be up figuring out, that this is the time in life, where entrepreneur is rapid. Think even me and his age. Only people who had stuff was drug dealers back in the day. You had a barber shop and beauty salons off the street money. Man, entrepreneur, press that send button. Cuz talked about it. Me and him chatted. I said, Cuz, just press the button. He didn't even have a mic. He didn't have all the sophistication. Cuz put that work in. So support Cuz, man. He put that work in. Him and his friend, they put that work in. Me, since
Yep.
'09, I, I took a bet on myself, and we're gonna do what we do.
Yep. All right, man. So we'll be back with this next time. We're gonna have a guest from one of our family members that's gonna come on here, man, and we're gonna have a good time.
I
Again,
get
we want to see y'all in Alabama for the 4th. For everybody who can make it, Talladega, Alabama. Y'all know where it is. You got any questions, concerns, anything like that? Hit one of us up, and we'll fill you in with the information, man.
yeah.
All
We
right.
ain't got no real agenda. We
No.
gonna play it by ear. Everybody get involved. Come on down, man. You won't be disappointed. We just love to see you. Come on.
Yeah.
All
Until
right.
next time, cuz.
Register on the website. I need that. I'm paying for that website. Y'all register. Cause you too. I'm on your tail.
All
Go
right.
on there. Register. It's free. You don't owe me no money at that time. Hey, to next time, Stone. Appreciate you.
Business.